What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Exoria. Oh yeah, guys. So, since last episode, I've been working on some things around here. I've been going and using our excavators. In fact, I made a second excavator, and it's broken now. I've been collecting a lot of resources and trying to upgrade our sieves here, our meshes, to the diamond ones. You can see we have 5 of them now. We had 1 previously. Been having some pretty bad luck, though. You have to take the diamond, hit it on obsidian to make the diamond flakes or whatever, and then you take the flakes and you hit that on obsidian to make the diamond points. Yeah, so a lot of the times I'll just hit the diamond on the obsidian and we don't get anything back, or I'll do that with the diamond flake and then I don't get any points back. So yeah, we've been chewing through our diamonds trying to upgrade those. We're up to 14 more diamond dust, so we can get something, I don't know, like half a stack ish of diamonds with our current condenser setup, but I think we're gonna hold off on trying to upgrade any more of those things until we can upgrade our condenser to the next level. I was looking at what we can do to get to the next level, and in order to do that, like if we look at casing, for instance, we're at the bronze one that has an efficiency of 140%. The condensers had the same efficiency as the casings, by the way. I think they do. I was looking, and the ones that I was checking did. We're currently on we are currently on bronze, which is 140. We were on iron, which is 120. But to go to the next one, it's going to require us to have steel, which we don't have. But I do remember that was one of the next quests in line for us to progress, right? So I think I'm going to hold off on doing any more diamond condensing until we're able to get to this next level. Yeah. Beyond that, though, magma, lead, both of those are garbage. Signalum looks like it's going to be our next one at 180. And then it progressively gets better and better. Endstone is 660 whenever we get that. And then Enderium looks like is the top tier in this mod pack at 680%. So yeah, once we get to that point, resources really won't be that big of a deal, and also they will go through the condenser so much faster. So yeah, we're gonna look at making steel, or at least working towards that today, and that was some of our next quests coming up. Before we get to that, though, we still had some more of these quests over here to make more, I guess, magical life, to make more animals. For instance, spawn cow is something that we needed to do. So let's take a look at how we make one of these. So a spawn cow requires us to have an egg. We have plenty of eggs. Requires us to have leather. That is the thing that we don't have yet. And then it requires a life infuser core, which requires a diamond infusing stone. So we need some diamonds for that. Okay, well, that's not that big of a deal. I guess we can spare a few of our diamonds. Let's do like 3 of them. Oh, you know what? We might actually have some diamond gems. Oh, we do have 8 of them. Okay, never mind. We won't use any more of this. I forgot that I had some left over. Okay, so what we're going to do is we'll just use those diamonds for the diamond infusing thing. So we need to get ourselves leather, right? So that is the next thing that we need to do. Now, I was looking at how we get leather. If you kill a bunch of rabbits, that's the vanilla thing. You take the rabbit hides, turn to leather. If we were killing monsters that dropped leather scraps or the leather gear, we could turn it into leather, but we haven't seen that yet. We don't have power, but Tanya looks like the only method that I've seen so far that's going to work for us. Like the drying rack, we already need leather, turn into tan leather and all this stuff. We can't really do that. Industrial squeezer would be nice, but we don't have that set up. No power. We don't have any of that machine set up. Yeah, pretty much the only way it looks like is through mana infusion. Now, this wants us to take a rotten flesh, throw it into the mana pool, and we get leather, but we need the alchemy catalyst, which I think we already made previously, didn't we? Yeah, right here. So we have an alchemy catalyst, so pretty much all we gotta do, throw that underneath one of the creative mana pools, and then toss some rotten flesh in there, and then we have all the leather, right? I think that seems pretty easy to do. Let's go ahead and break some of this. Did I ever mention that I went around and replaced this whole platform with basalt? I got tired of walking out here onto like the slow ash block. So I took some time and replaced all of that. I guess the block underneath the everlasting guilty pool there I didn't, had some ash. But anyway, let's put the alchemy catalyst under this one. So there we go. You can see the bottom of the pool is changed. That way you know it's there if you can't see the block around it. So yeah, we'll just drop the rotten flesh right there. And now we get a fountain of leather. That's awesome. Okay, so that was pretty easy. I was thinking before that was going to be kind of a difficult thing for us to do, but I completely ignored the Botania section, and I forgot that we made the alchemy catalyst already. So yeah, that was very, very easy. Okay, so now that we have leather, we should be able to do this no problem. We do have to make the life infuser core though. So we need a cactus needle and a diamond. So there's one diamond. I think we had a cactus needle already, didn't we? We have a few of them. Perfect. All right, so that plus this is a diamond infusing. We need 16 leather, so there's that. And the final thing was 1 egg. I'm pretty sure I know where we can find eggs around here. In fact, yeah, our egg farm over here is full. It has 512 eggs in there. Normally this holds 2,048, but since eggs only stack to 16 and it holds 32 stacks, we only get a quarter of the amount that we'd normally get. Feathers are pretty much full, but the problem is this is trying to pull in eggs. Yeah, you can see there's 1 egg in the pipe that has nowhere to go, so it can't pull in feathers. So now we're getting items just clogging up over here. Anyway, we also want to look at upgrading our tools today. That's another thing I wanted to work on, is trying to get fortune. Because I was going to start coaling some of these chickens. I was like, you know what? We should probably wait until we can do it with fortune, or I guess looting. Anyway, so let's grab ourselves an egg here. And let's go up to our life infusing area. Yep, just right here. Okay, so we just need to put in 16 leather, 1 egg, and the tablet thing. And that should do work. Maybe if this machine ever wakes up. No matching recipe found. That is what we needed, right? Oh, no. My mistake. We need to go back down. I was thinking, wasn't it like the chickens that we just had to put the sandstone tablet in there? I was thinking that recipe, but no, we need to craft this thing with some logs real quick. I don't think it matters what type of log. It was like that, wasn't it? There it is, life infusing core. All right, now, whoop, let me up here. Now we should be able to get this going. Yep, just a slight little derp there, but it caught it real quick. Here we go. There's this thing. So now this should go. Yeah, all of that's gone. We got to wait for this to progress. That's going a little slow. Let's take a look while we're waiting on that for what the other ones cost. So we need to do a spawn horse. So to do a horse, we have a skeleton horse and a zombie horse, but I don't think those have recipes. They do not. Spawn horse, so we need apples. So it's the same recipe, essentially, just with apples instead. What else are these other quests? Is there anything here that's crazy? Medium pets, sheep and pig. Spawn sheep. Spawn pig. So spawn pig is potatoes and just a diamond infusion stone. Okay, so we don't have to turn into a life infusion. And then sheep, what is that one? So that's wheat, and that's a diamond infusion as well. Okay, well, a lot of this is going to be quite easy. I'll go ahead and start just making all of these infusion things. If we run into some item that we don't have yet or we got a farm, I'll bring you guys back in. Otherwise, I'll see you in a few minutes. Well, right away, for making the horse spawn egg, we need apples. And I was kind of looking, I was hoping there'd be like an apple sapling or some kind of an apple tree that we can do. In fact, I was just looking for apple sapling. It might be called something else. Yeah, there's apple leaves. We have this tree here that we can't quite make right now. So pretty much the only way that we can make apples is growing vanilla oak trees, chopping them down, and hoping that we get apples. Yeah, at least that's as far as I can tell. Unless there's some other recipe for this that I'm not aware of. Apparently treasure slimes drop apples. Yeah, farming it. Oh yeah, I guess we would be able to do it through forestry eventually. But right now we don't have access to it. So pretty much what we need to do is get more oak saplings. We only have the one, and I don't want a chance, or I didn't want a chance losing it. So I was seeing if there's a way for us to make oak saplings, and it turns out you can in the same exact setup that we were doing before. So you can take spruce saplings and turn that into birch, right? Then you can take birch saplings and run it through the same process and turn it into some other one. It's a dark oak or something. No, jungle. So yeah, as long as we got one vanilla sapling, we can turn it into all of the vanilla saplings, which is really cool. So doing that turns into acacia. So there's 12 of those. Then doing that turns into, got to hit the mana pool with it. That turns into dark oak. And then the dark oak, I think, turns into, yeah, the dark oak turns into oak. You can also get apples from dark oak as well, but I'm honestly not interested in doing that. We're already farming up spruce. So I don't really want two different like dark color woods unless we're specifically looking for that color wood. Anyway, so now we have our oak saplings. It's just going to be a matter of planting them, growing them, chopping them down, and hoping that we get however many apples we needed, 16 of them. Yeah, that's going to take a little bit of time. I'll be back. So after growing regular trees, I decided, yeah, this is just going to take too long to try and get apples. We're just not getting enough leaves at a time, and I'm going through a lot of bone meal doing this. So I decided to do the old vanilla trick here where you plant a oak sapling, you leave a space, and you go up 4 blocks and place a couple of torches on the top 2, and that pretty much forces the tree to grow into one of the giant trees, so you get a whole lot of leaves out of it. Yeah. I see that we have an apple here. I think I saw that there's another one there. We should end up with a few apples out of these 2 different trees that I just got done growing. You do end up using a lot of bone meal as well. Ooh, there's another apple I just saw. You do end up using a lot of bone meal trying to get the big tree to grow, but it's like all more condensed and you don't have to worry about multiple saplings and replanting all the time. It's just kind of like you grow it, you chop it down, and then you kind of wait a little bit. These trees are growing a little weird. I'd use the bane of trees on it. Oh, why can't I select that? I was using the bane of trees on it, and then I guess the branches weren't really connected, so there is some logs still hanging around. It might even be a log right there. It looks like there is. So I'm going to have to pillar up there and take care of these things myself on a few different places, unfortunately. But yeah, it just makes it a little bit simpler, I think. So yeah, there's one more log gone. Now the rest of this should despawn, hopefully. Yeah. All right, how many apples are we at? We're at 6 right now, so a few more to go. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to be at this for a little bit longer. Hopefully we'll get all this done in a short amount of time. Be right back. And the final egg is done. Spawn ocelot. The parrot one, though, that was one that we needed cookies for. We already had 1 cocoa bean. We had wheat. I just had to grow a jungle tree and then start... bone mealing the cocoa pod thing, whatever these are called. I guess it's just called a cocoa bean. Yeah, you can just bone meal that, and it acts like Pam's Harvest Craft, whatever. You just hold right click, and you keep getting cocoa beans in your inventory. So a thing that's in the background over here you might have noticed. This is the, I forget, they're like glowtite crystals. Is that what it's called? Glowtite? Yeah. So I went to the core, Exoria core. Let's go here for just a second. Oh boy. I'm lagged. Yeah, so Exoria core. There was this glowtite sand, and I was kind of just looking around. Then all of a sudden I saw there was a glowtite crystal. And I was like, wait a second. Does the glowtite crystals just randomly spawn? Yeah, that's pretty much how that happens. I need to fix my warp here. So pretty much the way this works is these crystals spawn randomly. You get one that looks like that, and after a certain amount of time, it grows to a taller version. And you can see there's just a regular one right there. So you can farm these things. Now, the reason why there's all of these crystals here, I chunk loaded this area. So it's pretty much a glowtite farm. I spread around some of the glowtite sand that was all in this section right here. Dug out the floor, place it down. Yeah, now we get the glowtite crystals everywhere. Oh my goodness. So we got plenty of these things. I didn't know if this would work in a chunk looting situation. Obviously it does. Yeah, there's one that just grew right there. Let's move this waystone. This thing definitely can't stay there if I'm just gonna warp in and take all sorts of damage. So I'll call this Exoria core. Done. And I'll dig out a block around it. So I don't get like suffocated in the wall. Hopefully that'll be just fine. Yeah, I was also, I think what I was doing is I was looking and I saw over there was a crystal, and yeah, it got me thinking about it. And sure enough, these things will just randomly grow on this glowtite stuff. So that's where we're at right now. And there's more random computer noises. Oh boy. Huh. Okay, well anyway, glowtite here, I was checking if it would grow in the overworld and just doing some testing with it, and yeah, sure enough, that's how that stuff works. Now the glowtite crystals, those are useful because we need them in order to make glowstone. Yeah. So that's how we're gonna get glowstone, by putting that on our crushing table and smacking it with the hammer. I have not tried this yet, but it does show that you can do that in JEI, so I assume JEI is not lying to me. We'll just try it. Yeah, look at that. So we can definitely get glowstone. Now we need 8 of these, I do believe. Yeah, 8 glowstone dust. No, I'm wrong. We need 12. We need 12 of those. Let's do 4 more. 3 and 4. Okay, so there is another glowstone block. Perfect. Now we needed the glowstone from what I was talking about earlier that I wanted to, you can see I have some more glutite here. I didn't know what to do with this stuff. From what I was talking about earlier, that I wanted to make us the fortune, right? So let's go to our flex tools, the flexible tools. I wanted the luck upgrade. Yeah, and that requires some lapis. We have extra lapis here. I didn't quite get the amount that I needed, did I? So it's 14. Oh yeah, I needed like 3 more blocks. I'm not sure. I guess I ran out. There we go. Okay, so that's all the lapis that we need. So we can put that back. And going back to luck upgrade, so yeah, it was glowstone, a brick, and then the lapis. I'm not sure if I had any bricks remaining. We probably don't. Okay, well, we can start smelting up some of those. I forget, do we have the... No, we don't have charcoal pieces. All right, so we'll start smelting that up. I need to get myself some more clay. I think I don't have any more available, so we should be able to just do one of these actions here and make our own clay. That's got some water left in there. Perfect. All right, there's that. Break that apart. We need 1 more clay ball in here. There we go. Then I'll keep these other ones for later. So now we should be able to set up this recipe. Not sure where those extra lapis blocks came from. I don't know. Maybe I did have the right amount. I'm not sure. Anyway, so there's that. There's our glowstone, and then we need these bricks here. All right, so there's our luck upgrades. Very good. So now we should be able to place those in here. Do they stack? No, you have to put them separately. Okay, so that's how that works. Does it show on the tool that we have? Okay, it does say luck 3 on there. I wasn't sure if that was going to say or not. So the other thing I wanted to see is if we smack a chicken with our machine block here, that's supposed to be a sword. Do we get multiple chicken parts? I'm sure we'll get more feathers, but do we get like more chicken, more cookable chicken? It doesn't look like it, does it? Huh. I was really... Is that the same as looting? Hold on a second. Did I make the wrong one? Increases looting and fortune. Pickaxe, shovel, sword. So I wonder if I just put that on my pickaxe, does that give me fortune as well? Or looting? Maybe we don't need it on the sword. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, look at that. Okay, so now we got 2 chicken. So we had 1 and 1 feather. We have 5 feathers. So we have 4 of those and 3 pieces of chicken. So yes, that's going to help us out a lot here. Okay, so getting our protein or fat, whatever the cooked chicken gives us, is going to be a lot easier this way than getting just 1 per kill. Okay, I like it a lot. Very good. So we'll go ahead and take care of the rest of those chickens as we need it. Keep growing more, or raising more, I guess. Yeah, that's really cool. So we can put away our lapis for now. A lot of our resources I have moved over into this new chest. Like all of this crushed black quartz and phosphor and pulverized coal and the rest of our lapis. We were just running out of room with all of that kind of stuff over here. So I made a new chest, kind of like holding the stuff that we're not really using too much. Yeah. So now that we got that done, we should be able to claim the rewards for this magical life. There's no rewards for these. Okay, so we are completely done with this section for now. We can't do any of the bee breeding stuff until we get power because we need seed oil and whatnot. And then we can't do this because we need steel. So our next section, our next quest that we are able to do, everything else is done up until this point, isn't it? Yeah. The next things that we're able to do is to make the alloy kiln and to make the coke oven. I think that's what it's called. No, that's a blast furnace. Blast furnace is probably what we're going to want to make first so we can start making steel. So blast brick. These are the things that we need. Let's just go back to the quest real quick since I didn't actually look at it. I'm not sure what it wants. Yeah, 27 blast brick. Okay, so we need 9 recipes of this because I think you make 3 at a time. You do. So we get archaic brick, carbon brick. What's carbon brick? We need coal coke. How do we get... Oh, we've already gotten coal coke, right? From here? Yeah. So we have coal coke, so we can make carbon brick, no problem. Magma brick we get from magma rack smelting. Okay, so I just need to go farm some of that. Looks like we can eventually fluid transpose some lava onto brick to make that as well later on. Or smash magma brick blocks from a fortress. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go farm some magma brick, magma rock. Why did they change the name from netherrack? I don't know. And then archaic brick we get from soul sand, archaic brick, clay, or by killing the golems. So I might just go golem farming. How many of the archaic brick do we have right now? I know we had some. We have 27. Is that enough? That's not enough. We're gonna need a little bit more. That'll only get us 6 recipes, and I think we need 9, right? So yeah, we do need a little bit more of that. Okay, well I got some farming I need to do. I'm gonna clean up my inventory. These spawn things, they're not super useful until we get a second one. Then we can start breeding the animals. Like we're gonna need a second spawn cow and a second spawn sheep. I'm not sure which animals we're gonna need. Cows are probably gonna be pretty important though. So we'll look at doing that here in the future. But for now, I'm gonna go farming. We'll be right back, guys. Okay, cool. So I was able to collect a lot of the archaic brick. Now that we have looting 3 on our flexible sword, we were able to get, I think, 5 on 1 kill and like 15, maybe, no, it was like 10 of them on another kill. Anyway, we were getting a whole lot of these archaic bricks from those golems now. We weren't getting any additional of the cores. There was only 1 per golem, but we were getting more of the brick, which is pretty good. I put the extras that we had over here as well, and then I killed something, one of those flying guys, and dropped some bat wings. Anyway, so we got all this stuff done. I needed to cook up 3 more coal coke, so I ended up making myself open block tanks. These things are 4 obsidian and 5 glass panes for 2 of them. And each one of them holds 16 buckets. So yeah, we have a lot of room for additional creosote here. I would like to have had just a drum or something, but that was like the easiest option that we could do right now. So our coke oven, I put in 24 more coal coke, or I guess coal to turn into coal coke, because we can hold only 12 buckets worth of creosote in here, and each one gives us half a bucket. So 24 will give us 12 buckets. Fill this thing up. That's as much as it can do until we get this thing automated where we're either throwing away the creosote or whatever. But anyway, I took the 3 coal coke out of here. I turned it into the last carbon brick that we needed, and we should be good to go here to make ourselves our blast furnace bricks, or our blast bricks, I guess. So there is 27 of those. Quest complete. Very good. All right, so that is that's completed. That has unlocked a couple of other quests here. These require steel. So I assume we're gonna need steel in this recipe. Melting Crucible Advanced. Pretty sure. Melting Crucible Advanced. Melt ores and metals must be placed above a heater block. Can reach up to 4,000 K. Is that Kelvin? I'm not sure. Probably. So that requires silver, refractory casing advanced, cauldron inferno brick. Refractory, yeah, that's steel. Okay, so we need 4 steel to make that. We don't have any steel yet, and I think there was an advanced heater too, wasn't there? Let's take a look at Foundry. There's a lot of stuff in Foundry. Where's the machines? Heater blocks, I'm not sure if I see them yet. Refractory casing. Melting. Is it the melting crucible? Hold on, let's take a look at this guy right here. No, it's called a heater. So foundry heater. So we have the burner heater. There is a... Is that the only one? Oh, there's an induction heater, and that requires RF. Okay. I was thinking there was an upgraded version of this. So I guess we're gonna be using the burner heater for a little bit longer until we can upgrade to power. Anyway, we gotta figure out where we're gonna put this guy. This is gonna allow us to make steel, and we really don't have anywhere to place it. We could place it in the ceiling, I suppose. We could do like one of these numbers and we just look up and get it. We're not really doing anything with the ceiling at this point. I guess that would work. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll press K on there. We'll go up a little bit. We need to dig out 2 blocks higher because this is a 3x3x3 item. I don't know how we're gonna click on the face with the engineer hammer. We'll figure that out here momentarily. So we can just go ahead and place these guys in here like so. Keep bouncing. Ah, no. All right, it should be fine. We can just jump and place them. All right, like that. Very good. Almost done. There it is. Okay, so that is what we got there. I would place it in the floor, but we need this concrete exposed, right? I suppose we could move the concrete to the ceiling, but I think that'll work just fine. We should be able to reach that. So, yeah, I'll dig up right like that. We'll grab our engineer hammer. We're probably going to end up making a new room. This is probably not going to be permanent. Most likely. So there we go. So now that is set up, we can right click on there, put stuff in. I guess it's iron plus coal coke or charcoal. Should end up getting us some steel. Let's take a look at, steel ingot recipe. There is a whole lot of steel ingots. Oh my goodness. Immersive engineering steel. So blast furnace, yeah, that's iron, turns into steel ingot. It doesn't say the fuel, but I assume we're just gonna use coal coke for this. So let's start our first piece of steel. I'm gonna have to melt down some more of the iron nuggets and stuff. We'll place that there, place that there. Things are happening. Oh yeah. So there is an upgraded version of this, but again, that requires RF, which we do not have at this point in time. So something we're not really gonna worry about right now. But yeah, that's pretty good. So now we have ourselves a crude blast furnace. We're gonna be able to get ourselves our first pieces of steel and start progressing a little bit further in the mod pack. That should allow us once again to get past this stage here. Yeah, magical steel. That wants us to make mana steel, teru, bozo, I have no idea what that is. And a sleeping bag. Sleeping bag requires steel? What is that? That requires mana weave cloth, which requires some other stuff. Okay, we'll probably end up looking at that next time. Guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap the episode up here for today. We are well on our way. We finally progressed to the point now where we can make steel. We can get glowstone. We got lots of good stuff happening here. I can't wait till we get more of these processes going and then start automating this stuff. Yeah, manual is fine. Automated is better. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on the episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.